Hey, are you getting ready to move and you are at the 2 to 3 week mark, or maybe you're down to 1 week left and you are ready to know what do I need to do now to be ready to move soon? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you all about some tips that can help you out. So join me now. Hello, my name is Katanya Hartwell with Village Land Shop and LiveTheFlagstaffLife.com. I'm a local realtor serving Flagstaff and surrounding areas. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel and watching everything you would ever want to know about moving. And there's a lot to know. And let me tell you, in the times that I've moved, I always get to this place where I have maybe the last 20% left to do. And I am so mentally drained and physically drained, and it is just such a difficult thing to get through, and I feel like that in this video. I don't know why. I meant to put this up last week and that didn't happen. Although I did give some good information about what's going on in Flagstaff. I would say, watch it, but things are changing rapidly, so you probably want to wait for me to do another one. If you are going to sell your car before you move, at the 3 week, maybe even the 2 week mark, you could probably still do that. Now, the best way to sell your car is to a private buyer, not to a dealership. But if you're down to your last week, you may not have a choice. You might have to just go with the dealership and get what you can get for it. I would highly recommend checking out the kbb.com Kelley Blue Book and getting an idea of what your car should be worth. Another good thing for you to do during this time is to contact your friends, your family, maybe some coworkers that could come and help you to move the boxes from inside your home to your truck. If you're gonna have people coming to help you, then make sure you feed them or maybe get some gift certificates to show your appreciation for all of their hard work. If you are fortunate that you do not have to do this yourself, make sure that you call and confirm with your movers when they're going to be there and what kinds of things they might need from you. Make sure that you get some cash so you can give them a good tip for all their hard work. Depending on where you live, you might need a permit just to park the truck nearby for loading purposes. So check out permits in your area. Since we're on the topic of confirming appointments, make sure that you also confirm if you have cleaners coming to do a deep clean after you move out. If you don't have cleaners coming, then make sure you start doing some deep cleaning yourself of those kitchen appliances. Do not put those off. It is the worst feeling in the world to get to the end of your moving day on your last day or your second to last day and you're exhausted and realize that you have not deep cleaned the oven or the refrigerator. Those are the two big ones, microwave, stove. Oh yeah, just go to town on those ahead of time. If you're renting your new home, make sure that you transfer your renter's insurance. Also look into getting moving insurance. This can be very valuable because things can get broken, lost, stolen, stuff like that during a move. There are certain things that you should not try to pack and move with you or even sell ahead of time. Those would be things that are corrosive, flammable, or poisonous. Some other things you will probably not want to transport with you would be your frozen foods. Make sure you eat those ahead of time. And also aerosol cans, paint, bleach, things like that. Now this video is for making a big move, and so you're leaving town and you want to make sure that you return any items that you've checked out from the library, books, video games, audiobooks, or anything you've borrowed from friends that you haven't turned back in, or any kinds of things that your children may have borrowed from their school. And also pick up your clothes from the dry cleaner. Don't leave your clothes there when you're leaving the city. Also clean out your safe deposit box at the bank and go to your gym, clean out any lockers you have there or at a community center. Now I just want to mention that I do have this checklist in the description below, so you can download it, print it out, you can cross things off that you'd have no use for. You could prep 2 weeks worth of meals at this time, and that way you don't have to think about eating or cleaning up. You just have everything ready to stick in a microwave or heat up in the oven. And if you're using paper plates and paper cups, then you don't have anything to wash, or you can just plan to eat out a bunch, which I've done many, many times, as well as maybe a moving day playlist of your favorite songs. If you have pets or children, a good thing to arrange now is what they will be doing on moving day. Maybe you have a babysitter, a pet sitter, or you arrange a play date, or send your dog to doggy daycare, or plan to board your pets for the day. And speaking of pets, make sure that you have the correct information on their ID tags, or look into getting a chip implanted just in case they wander off. Now, I mentioned before about changing your address with the Postal Service, but you also could be a little proactive and change your address with loan providers, credit card companies, banks, and especially the payroll department where you're currently working. When it comes time for them to send you your W-2s, they'll already have your address and you won't have to be chasing them around to get that W-2. You want to change your address with the Social Security Department within 10 days of your move, and you want to change your address with your auto insurance. Have you thought about sending out moving announcements? Well, if not, I have a couple of ideas for you. One is to make sure you send out electronic notices. A lot of people use their emails as a search tool when they're looking for things like, where is my friend living now? And if you have children, you could fill out a 3x5 card with the new information so they can hand those out to their friends at school. A few other ideas for you are to back up your computer, clean any outdoor furniture that you have, get refills on any prescriptions that you need to, and transfer your prescriptions to the new location. Set up trash removal and recycling at your new home and cancel the current service. Remove light bulbs from all the lamps that you plan to move. And keep doing your pre-packing, which I talked about in the last video I made. I think that's everything on my list for the 2 to 3 week time before you move. In the next one, I'm going to talk about 4 to 5 days before you move and moving day. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can click on the link below. If you have any questions about moving to Flagstaff, give me a call. I'd love to help you out. And I'll see you next time. I got a full sentence out. I'm so proud of myself. What do I want to say next? Meowing like a cat. Meow. Okay. I think that's it. Whoop whoop.